You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Sabres Zone.
Hi folks, welcome to the Sabres Zone. This is a video on the channel, if you're new here, that always looks and finds something you had to say, and then I throw it out here on the channel, a clip, and we discuss it. So, the shout out goes to, and it's weird what's going on with, guys, you might have to fill me in because I'm out of the loop here. They have all these addresses now. It's NF Buckeye, I believe. Let me check. NF Buckeye, which is Dave V. Anyway, Dave says, he goes, Kevin Adams needs to do something to shake the roster up. Losing is a terminal disease if you let it fester too long. We're the worst team in the league right now today. Yes, yes. Make a trade, do something, because they're teetering off the edge of falling off the cliff. And Dave, or NF Buckeye, what is with all these addresses? I just noticed them today. I'm so behind in my notes, guys, again. But nothing a good day of me not being lazy will catch up. Anyway, Dave, if you can, fill me in later. Why all these name changes? Everybody has addresses today. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, what Dave talks about here is exactly what is happening, where we're at right now. And this is something we, you know, and look, I might have vented off a little too much in that video yesterday, but I was ticked off. I was really, really ticked off. And it wasn't like we came out and we played like the team 2 years ago. No, we didn't. But they teased us, guys. Here's another thing I should have mentioned. I noticed, because I checked what I said again, because the video got a response. I was like, really? I thought everybody like hate me and want to put me on a, you know, put me on a cross and burn me or something. They, what they did is, I believe, guys, we've also lost our speed. I don't know if it's just me, but we're not fast anymore. Not like we were. Like, we were one of the fastest teams in the league not too long ago. Let's not forget that. So let's not panic. And I want to be clear, okay? I don't want to blow up this team. No chance. No, no, no. But there comes a time you have to make a decision, like Dave's talking about here, and we have to make a change just to wake it up. Just to give it a tweak. That's all it is. And there's some guys on the team, let's face it, not producing. You know, I've pointed out Krebs. I get it, Krebs is a kid. Yes, I'm patient. Yes, I can wait. Of course. Krebs, I like what I've seen of Krebs up to this year. I've liked what I seen last year. I did. His numbers weren't great last year. But when he's on the ice, he had smarts. He knew what he was doing. This year, maybe he's lost his confidence a bit. That's all. It's normal. He's young, right? He's entitled, he's still a kid. So, I mean, give him some time. We got to wait, you know. He's played like how many games in his career, guys? Like 100 games? Not even, whatever it is. Got to be patient, right? He hasn't even played like, I think it's like 80 games of his career. So we got to give him some time. We do. But why I've been pointing out Middlestat, okay, Dave? I want to point this out to you. Why I've been pointing on Middlestat is because Middlestat always seems to regress and then give us hope, then regress, give us hope, regress, give us hope. And he always does this routine. And you know, his numbers aren't bad this year. You know, what's he have? Like 10 points or something, doesn't he? Let me just check that as we're talking. Look, it's not that his points are so bad, but his play on the ice, he just doesn't look like he doesn't look engaged. He doesn't look engaged. He looks like, I don't know, like something's going on maybe in his personal life. I don't know. You know, my buddy today, I was talking to my friend, one of my Habs friends, Randy. You know what he told me? He wouldn't trade Caden Gooley. He laughed at me about trading Caden Gooley for Rasmus Dahlin or Owen Power. And we got into this discussion somehow. Okay. So far, let's check what Middlestat has done. Because numbers are what pays the contracts, folks. 17 games, 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points, a -5. And if I'm right, 2 of those goals And I know I am right around the power play. So he's got 2 even strength goals in 17 games. He's on a pace to have under 10 even strength goals this year. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. That's why I'm picking on him. Why? He was drafted 8th overall, guys, in 2017, not 2020, 5 years ago. Over 5 years ago, we drafted this guy. Over 5 years. You know? And yes, Middlestad's only 23. Okay. You know, he's only 23, but he's about to be 24 next week. This is the year for Middlestad. This is the year. So we will see what Middlestad does. All right. I don't want to make this a pick on Middlestad thing, but there's a reason I'm singling some guys out. There just is. Like last year when I was jumping all over, what do you call it? Everybody had a heart attack about it when I was talking I was picking on Okposo a few years before that, because he's making $6 million. Okay, when you're making $6 million, I don't care how good your leadership skills are. There's got to be numbers attached to it. There has to be. But right now he's at the end of that contract, so it doesn't matter no more, right? Him, it doesn't matter, you know. But Olofsson just came into good money. He's making big money now. Okay, he's making almost $5 million. He's got to produce this year, and so far he's been fine. He's been fine so far. Yes, Olofsson's in a slump, and yes, I picked on him last year. When you don't score in 30 straight games, please don't give me the excuse, well, he's injured. Okay, if he's injured, why is he playing? He's not, he can't be that injured if he's in the lineup. Yeah, it throws off his timing. Okay, so don't put him in the lineup. You know, don't put him in the lineup. Don't put him in a position to fail. That's not a smart coaching strategy, right? It's not. So this year, this is the things we got to look at. You know, we got to make sure that this year we don't put kids in positions to fail. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing is we got to get tougher. I talked about this yesterday. We got to get tougher. We just do. I was going to do a video today on the losing streak and the hitting and all this. I'll leave it for now. Okay, let's leave it for now. Maybe tomorrow I might do it. I might throw one tomorrow, an inside the numbers video, and we'll look at it tomorrow. It's too much to do the board. I want to do a few videos tonight. Guys, this is it. What Dave's talking about here, okay, in this comment is exactly where we're at right now. Right now. We're on the verge of already falling off a cliff after a great start. All of a sudden, guys, and I checked it out, the last time we lost this many consecutive games was during the big streak years ago, the 18-game streak, okay? We lost 8 in a row in regulation, but in between that, there was a COVID outbreak. So it kind of stopped it in a way for 2 days, you know, but it still was 8 consecutive. So if we lose next game, it's 8 consecutive. You know, if we lose next game in regulation, which we better not. You know, we're going to have to figure out how to beat Toronto, because Toronto is beatable. I don't care what's going on with us. They're beatable, guys. They are. So, Dave, good output in what you said here. It was because what is going on right now is something we have to be very aware of, okay? And we can't, we have to do something. You said not make a trade. You said something to change the roster up. Okay, so we did that today with the UPL. That is gonna have a shift. It will. Losing's a terminal disease. God, I don't even want to go there, right? But what you said right here, we're the worst team in the league right now. We are. We're in the basement right now, guys. We got to get out again. Okay, we made a visit. Let's make this a very quick visit and get the hell out of here. We've been in the depths of hell before. Let's get out. Honestly. I don't want to do this all year. I'm sick of this. This is like 1408. I don't want to be in 1408 all year long. No thanks. We've done that game. It doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. You know, what'll happen is, you know, our whole fan base, of course, will be cheering for the top pick, and this is something we don't want to do. Unless we're stuck and having to late in the year, then we'll go there then. But right now, there's a lot of hockey left. A lot of hockey left, guys. There is. Things can change and turn around. We've seen it recently with other teams. It can happen where you go like this and you bounce up and you never go back there again. But you know what? Maybe, now leave it on this. Maybe the kids had to get hurt one more time to remember how this feels. being in the depths of despair in this NHL, because maybe winning made it feel too easy to forget about that. You can't forget about where you came from, you know? All right, guys, done for this one. I'll see you in the next video.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to ensure Dimension access.